Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Marcus. We're back with another video, and yes, the moment y'all been waiting for, man. Coach Frank Reich did a media availability yesterday with a couple of people, and one of the questions that was brought up was about the defense. And I know he's been adamant about the defense for a few weeks now, but per Rashard McGinnis from the Blue Stable did ask a question to Coach Frank Reich, and this is what he had to state. So Rashard asked him. He said, "I asked Coach Reich about the second half struggles in the pass coverage today, and he gave a long, detailed answer. But in summary, he said, I'm aware it has to be a better pass rush and a stickier coverage in the secondary is ways to do that. The entire presser will be posted soon, and which it is posted on the Blue Stable YouTube channel. To check that out, it's the full media availability for Coach Frank Reich, answering all types of questions. But addressing the defense, I think he definitely knows that there is an issue going on with the defense. The run defense is amazing. I give him credit to that. I love the run defense for the Colts. But when it comes to the pass coverage, it is horrible. It's horrible. It's no way the pass defense should be that bad. Literally, it's no way. You're telling me you have to pray on a Kenny Moore sack or a Darius Leonard punch out fumble to get a certain turnover, even though we lead the league in turnovers. But is that the only way you can exist a fourth and out for the defense? Is that the only way? Now I know they've shown up in certain games. They had a few four and outs in the first half, but the second half is pretty much disappearing. You don't see it at all. It's just like when it hits the second half mark, Colts fans know that we're going to be in for a good game. It doesn't matter how much we might be up. We could be up 30. We can be up 27. Now I'm saying these numbers because we can be up 17. And then for some reason, no matter who the quarterback is we're going against, they find a way to dink and dot up the defense the whole drive, the whole half, and find a way to try to crawl back into the game and win. Hey, look, we just played the Jets. They lost Mike White. And Josh Johnson threw 300 yards in the second half. The Ravens game, Lamar Jackson threw 300 yards in the second half for a guy that can't throw the football. That's not good. You want to be a contender? You want to be taken seriously? You want to be on prime time? You got to show up. Simple as that. And this is no knock on the players, because we know the players are dogs. Like I say, if any of this talent was drawn up to any other team in the NFL, they'll go out there and make some noise because that's how good they are. I think it's just the scheme that's drawn up is just flat out bad. We got to do something to throw these athletes that we have on the defense into great spots to go and make a play. I say it all the time. I don't trust the linebackers out there in coverage. Not saying that they're bad or that they stink. It's just that I think that there are certain players that cover too much of the field. They just have too much of a zone or too much of an area to try to cover, and they're just not that versatile enough. I don't think they are. I don't think they can do it. Now, I'm not saying it's not possible, because there's certain teams that could use that scheme and, be successful with it. But for the Colts, that's a good run-stopping defense. I don't see them doing that. There's certain plays I've seen Al-Qadim Muhammad drop back in coverage. Unacceptable. That Jets game, I think I've seen him on the outside, one-on-one. Or I think that was Bobby Okereke. Yeah, Bobby Okereke was on the outside, one-on-one with a tight end. If the Jets were smart, they would have lobbed it up. You seen what happened when they lobbed it up against Darius Leonard. Tyler Kroft mossed them on the sideline. It's just unacceptable, in my opinion. But like I said, the defense is not as bad as you may seem. They do have bright lights. But like I said, there does definitely have to be an adjustment, because we have a lot of talent that could go out there and be successful, but it's just that the designs of what is being drawn up is just wide open. We should not be getting killed by the bootleg by every single team. We shouldn't. We know it's coming, they know it's coming, and it still works. That shouldn't be a thing. We shouldn't be playing prevent defense when we're up 40. We shouldn't be playing prevent defense. We should go hit the quarterback in the mouth. That's what we should do. But like I said, Coach Frank knows the issue. Hopefully it gets adjusted. Like I said, we are on a winning streak right now. Hopefully we can keep this up, because According to the Steelers and Bears game, no AFC team is losing soon. The Broncos just smacked the Cowboys, so I don't know how we're going to try to get in this wild card spot with all these teams that we need to lose is winning. Simple as that. So we just have to go out there and play good football. Just as simple as that. The offense, not so worried about. It looks like they're catching stride, so they're gaining momentum, so I'm not really worried about the offense. I think every Colts fan is really worried about how the defense is going to perform. We know they're going to show up in one of those halves, but the second half really is kind of like, all right, you know what, let's brace ourselves. Now it's time to stress out. It's just how it is every Sunday as a Colts fan. It's sad, but it is what it is. But hopefully they figure it out. Like I said, we got a stretch coming up. Hopefully we can win a few of these games. Try to sneak into the wild card. Maybe some teams we need to lose will lose a game. But like I said, it's still open. The AFC is still open. We still have a chance. Do not lose faith yet, Colts fans. Like I said, I understand your frustration. I know the pass coverage stinks. Coach Frank knows as well. He'll fix it. Hopefully. We'll figure it out. Eventually. Hey, even Jim Irsay knows about it. He's talked about the Jaguars beating the Bills, how it was a close game, that we should be able to put up more points than what the Bills did is unacceptable. The Jaguars beat them by only putting up 7. So Irsay knows too. So that means somebody's on the hot seat. Not saying anything. Not saying he should be. Not saying he shouldn't. But everybody knows the situation that's going on in Indianapolis. Everybody in the front office. Even us. So like I said, everybody's going to notice. Hopefully they fix it. If not, we know what's going to happen at the end of the day. Simple as that. But hey, you guys let me know your thoughts about the defense. What do you think they should fix? What do you think the real issue is? Is it not the coordinator? Is it the players? Maybe that could be the issue. Because look, maybe it's even front office. We had a bunch of time to go get talent and we didn't do it. But you guys let me know all your frustrations. Let me know who do you think is the bright spots of the defense. And look, like I said, I'm an Isaiah Rodgers fan. I think Isaiah Rodgers will be phenomenal in this defense. I think he needs more minutes. When he sees the field, yeah, he gives us a spark. I absolutely agree. George Odom, another guy that deserves more minutes. He's been out there a few times. Gave a little spark. Could have had an interception. Not his fault. Flags happen. We get it. But like I said, there's a few players out there that could succeed in this defense. They just don't get enough time. I think that's another issue that we can talk about another day. The rotations. There's a lot of people that don't see enough minutes on the field that can really make a change. But we'll talk about that later. But like I said, you guys let me know all your thoughts about it in the comment section. This is Marcus. And until next time, you've been Culture Shock.